Hello to everyone right now on this beautiful Sunday slash Easter day. Hope everyone is enjoying their day with their friends, loved ones, and all that good stuff. I want to say, really, thank you so much for hanging out right now, as always, on the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. On your boy Rod, as always, you know that. And what you guys want to do is stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got two people coming on the show and it's going to be an announcement that you do not want to miss. And before we get to that, I want to say hello to everyone in the chat. So give me one quick second here. I'm going to try to run this down as fast as I can. We got plenty of things to talk about. We got 5 channels to shout out. So that's how we do. That's how we do every Sunday for many weeks. I lose track of how many times I've been doing this. But I'm going to start from the very top right now. And I'm going to try to do this. Let's see. We got 1-2 Comic Talk. He said, greetings, community. What's up, man? We got Superior Hero Reviews. Happy Easter, everyone. We got my brother. We got Steve, Captain N Comics. Happy Hop Day to you all, man. And this one I seen earlier. Weapon X, happy Easter. And he said, hopefully Rican does some hippity hopping for us on the ain't gonna happen, man. I told my wife that she bust out laughing. This is the best part. Grab a carrot, you rascally rabbit. So that's weird, man. Oh my Lord, man. I haven't bring in the guests yet. I'm here laughing, looking at the chat. Gotta say hello to my dear Sharon, Life with 2 YouTubers. Thank you for having me on the show, hanging out with Rena. Had a great time last night. Thank you so much. And John he's actually commenting to the people. He said, hi, gang. We got Ben Compton in the house. Happy Easter, everyone. Let's keep it going here, guys. Hope you guys are doing well. And once again, thank you for hanging out with us right now. Don't forget, man, hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. But I'm pretty sure all you guys have already. I really do appreciate it. Not only for myself, but everyone in the chat, especially our guests are going to come on the show. You don't want to miss it. And we got Comic Man Andy. What's good, y'all? What's up, my brother? Hope you're doing well. And we got Old Wolf in the house. What's going on, Old Wolf? Let me pull his name up right there. We got Sling Comics and more. I can't miss out these guys. Hello, Rob. Happy Easter. Some people call me Rob. Some people call me Rod. I've heard it all, man. But I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. All right, guys. We got 2 people in the green room backstage. They're hanging out. I want to shout out right now at number 1. Here it is, guys. We got to do the show. We got to do the shows. I go out there hunting for not only comics, I go out there hunting for small channels that need a shout out. They put out great stuff. They support the comic book community, and that's what we are all about, man. At number 1, we got Around Comics Podcast, 23 subscribers on Instagram. You can find him under the same name. I have to say, J Hood Creative sent me a message on Instagram, said, yo, Rod, man, you might want to check this channel out. You guys been away for a little bit. So I was like, all right, let's do this, man. You know, we got a bunch of podcasts out there. We got Downright Nerdy Podcast. And I think this podcast should be checked out. So here it is, man. We got Chris and Sal from Chicago. Well, obviously, they have a podcast. They will cover a little bit of everything. And they will actually bring a guest to their show. And they're actually looking for more guests. So feel free to check them out right now at 23 subscribers. Find them on Instagram too, Around Comics. That's at number 1, guys. At number 1. And once the show is over, go check it out. Watch their content. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to bring in the panel members that are going to be hanging out, dropping out bombshells, man, pipe bombs. Ooh, we'll find out what they will be dropping. So let's see here. At number 1, we got my brother that needs no introduction. He is John Comics with Kids. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right, living that quarantine life. Reading my books and hanging out with friends and doing this YouTube world. How about you, man?
Yeah, man. Just here, just just holding it down here at the house. I look in the street, I don't see anybody walking. And once Monday comes around the corner, that's a different story. We go back to work another week, and just hopefully we get through it. And COVID could suck it, because we're going to pass this thing, man. This is nothing. We're going to beat it, man.
Hopefully soon.
Soon, for sure. And I hope you guys have enough toilet paper. If not, jump in the shower, because that's what I do. I'm trying to save the toilet paper, man. I got to throw some humor in there, guys. You know how I.
Oh, man.
All right. And with that being said, another gentleman that wants to hang out right now is going to talk some news along with John. And this guy needs no introduction. He is the one and only Bueller.
Hey, what's
How
going
you doing,
on?
sir?
I've already taken 2 showers today. So one for the appropriate reason, one for Rod's reason. So there you go. What's going on?
Oh, man. How you doing, my brother? How you doing?
I'm doing all right, and the best you can be, I guess. During this time, just every day is kind of the same day right now. I guess today's Easter. I didn't even realize it until my mom called me this morning. She's like, "Oh, we're not doing anything today." I go, "What's today?" She goes, "It's Easter." I go, "Oh, okay."
Well, your kids are not young enough to want to go Easter egg hunting or anything, so it's not like
my son, he's working, and I don't know what my daughter. She's probably working as well. So I mean, it's like, I don't know, man. This is I'm bored to death. Just sitting home, doing nothing. I'm looking forward to this all being over, being able to go have coffee at my coffee shop. Hopefully that's sooner than later, and sit down and hang out with some friends and family, and get back to life as normal.
Damn, that kind of sucks. I never sent you out the coffee that I was supposed to send you. You would have had probably a bunch of coffee.
Yeah, that was like a year ago, Ron.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh, actually, I still have it.
I don't want your Corona coffee. You can keep that.
Oh, man. Let's see here. We got a few more people in the house. Let's see. Let's show this again. We got Matt Forge Comics. What's going on? Thank you for hanging out. We got the Shredder, Dwayne, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope the shop is pushing forward. I know you got some stuff going on the online stuff. And just hang in there, man. Hang in there. And, of course, we got Edwin, the root of all the comic jabronis. And, we got a super chat, man. Thank you. I'm Jack B. for the cause. Be safe, everyone. Really do appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. And let's keep it going here. These fine gentlemen are here to hang out, to drop some news. And before we get to that, I want to give out number 2 right now. They're in the house. Before they leave, I got to mention this channel right now. Matt Forge Comics at 52 subscribers on YouTube, man. On Instagram, you can follow them under the same name, Matt Forge Comics. We got here, man, from NYC, from New York City. We have these cousins by the name of Matt and Guy. They love having a lot of fun. Watch their show. And I'm telling you, man, they want to show off their comic books. They want to show off some CGC unboxing and some mail calls. And, check them out. I was watching it today and the other days, and I was like, these guys are going to be a hit. I'm telling you, I think these guys they're going to fit well with the comic book community. I can see these guys collaborating, doing other videos with other people. So check out Matt Forge Comics right now. They're being quarantined too. Be safe out there in NYC, man. I know how congested New York is. I've been there for many, many times, man. I've been there many times. Be safe. Be safe, guys. All right. Whew. Hold on. Out of talking, man. So
why don't you mute yourself a little bit, Ron? We'll take over. You get a drink.
I got a little water here and something.
Yo.
All right. Yo. So here it is. We got John and Mr. Bueller, and they got something to want to drop on us, guys. So here it is, man. What's the announcement people been waiting for? Hit me.
Yeah, man. So we I invited Bueller on. He is he's a supporter of an event that's coming up, and he's going to be hopefully involved in doing some panels and stuff for us. We're here to talk about this, the Mainframe Comic Con, and The main reason I want to talk about it, and the main reason I'm involved with it, is because of the two kind of primary goals, which is to help local comic shops who are really hurting right now, and to help those writers and artists who can't make their living because they can't go to cons and do their signings, do their commissions, and all those kinds of things. So we're going to be doing this event through the Mainframe Comic-Con website, which I believe I have the link in the chat there again. And you can go to the Mainframe Comic-Con right now. That's the page I'm sharing. But we're also going to be basically most of the day live streaming all of this free for you guys on the Comic Core channel. And I'll drop that link here in just a second. But I want you guys to know that when you tune into this, it's not just to watch celebrities talk or to see an artist or writer that you love talk, but it's a chance, if you have a little bit of money, to contribute or put money towards people who might really need it. My two local comic shops, the ones that I frequent, are both going to be involved in this, meaning they will both have segments where they are showing books they've got for sale on their websites or on their eBays or on their Instagrams. And people are going to be able to just buy. If you're like, oh, I never read Walking Dead, they've got a whole set of the omnibuses for like 25% off. You can go to their Instagram and you can buy those books and you can have them shipped to you. So it's going to be a great opportunity to support shops and support writers and artists who need it.
Nice.
And you can also support, it also goes for the Red Cross as well. And also the Hero Initiative is also part of it as well. So some great charities are getting involved with the Mainframe Comic-Con. And that's April 25th to 26th. How much are tickets, John?
They're free, Bueller.
They're free. It's a free
We're not
card.
charging anything. And that's kind of the best part about it, is the money is going where it's needed. And I'm going to scroll down here just to give you a taste of what they got here. You like your Marvel actors? We got some Marvel superhero actors, even if they were in, Daredevil, like Kevin Smith. But we got some great like celebrities who will be interviewed during the daylight hours. And then after hours, the schedule will shift over and you're going to have LCSs come on, get their segments where you can hear about books that they've got for sale. Maybe they'll have these great back issues you want. Maybe you're like Jabroni, you want Conan, and you see, whoa, they got a whole lot of Conan books. I can go to their Instagram, or I can go to their selling page wherever and get some of those things that you want anyways. And they can be shipped to you without any hassle. So the celebrities are cool, and there'll be some fun interviews. Hopefully your man Bueller here is going to be running some fun panels and things, and we'll get to some of that stuff later. I just want to make sure people are aware of the website. They should be adding to their browser. Just link it, because in a couple of weeks, you're going to be hitting refresh and watching all kinds of stuff over there. And then the other thing I'm going to link here, and control, let me drop, is the Comic Core channel, because that's where you can just go and stream it nonstop all weekend long that weekend. It'll be awesome.
Here's the thing with things like this. For one, every day I check this website, there seems like there's more people added. Absolutely. And what happens with this thing, and now it's getting a little bit of play. I saw it recently featured on Chicago News. It's a steamroll effect to where the word gets out and other creators will want to get involved. Other talent will want to get involved. And all of a sudden, instead of Chad, who's kind of doing the legwork behind as far as getting all these people, he's calling them. All of a sudden, it's going to flip, and they're going to start calling Chad and wanting to come and be a part of this. So, just be aware. Check this every day, and you'll be surprised, because I think more and more people are going to be added to the list.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Yeah, we're in the early stages, still 2 weeks out, where we're getting a lot of people asking to join into these panels. They're starting to hear about writer panels. There's a lot, and I'll go through a little later with all that stuff, because there's a ton of great writers and artists, including some who I think are making some of the best books you can snag right now. And we'll get into some of those writers and artists, because that's what I'm more pumped than anything. I mean, I love a good celebrity panel or whatever, but I'm just really pumped to hear from talent,
Nice.
When I watched this, Saturday Night Live did their thing last night with they're all remote, from their homes and stuff like that. And that's what I imagine this being, kind of like that. The Saturday Night Live version of a Comic-Con online with all these great talents, just because they're in the same boat we are. They're sitting at home just like, we need something to do. And these are creative minds that like to, talk and stuff like that. So if we can give them an outlet to do that, that's what this is. And it should be really fun and entertaining for everybody.
Yeah. It's going to be a good thing, and I'm excited for it. And we're going to keep on talking about this event, and I'm so stoked for it. And I want to say thank you for John and Travis Bueller in the house. A bunch of people still hanging out with us right now. And I'm going to jump in the chat, man. Let's see who we got here. Let's see who these fine gentlemen and ladies are, man. We got Comics on the Mind. What's up, man? We got Old Wolf. What's up, mi hermano? Dímelo. We got right now. I know Bueller knows some Spanish, so.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hermano is brother, man.
Yeah.
Yep. We got Kachung in the house. Happy Easter, man. Happy Easter. Happy, man. Man, let's keep it going, man. Captain Comics in the house. I think I mentioned you not too long ago, but thank you for hanging out on this special day. We got some great announcements we're doing. And we got Purgatory Paul book review. What's up, bro? Thank you. Let's see who else. We got Poor Mike. What's up, man? Over there in Florida too. Be safe out there. And of course we got if we got the comic jabroni, you got some bourbon or some whiskey. Well said, sir. Enjoy. Be safe. I love the picture you put on Instagram. Beautiful family, sir. All right. And then at number 3 right now, guys, this is another shout out, a brand new channel to the comic book community. He is being quarantined as we speak. So we got Anthony's Comic Collection with 4 subscribers on Instagram. I try to find him. I don't think he has a channel not a channel, but an Instagram. But check out the brand new member. Let's all go welcome him to the comic book community. He just dropped a nice little intro video. Not only that, he just put a little comic haul. So check him out. After the show, if you want, watch it right now. It's up to you. It's totally up to you, guys. Go check out Anthony's Comic Collections. New member to the comic community. Only 4 subscribers. So check him out, man. Let's support the guy and let's give him a big welcome. So, Roderick and the Fedora. All right. So let's keep it going with the news, man. I'm stoked, guys. What else we got for these people? Let them know.
So I can run through some of the panel discussions. I want to also do a little bit on the format, because Monday on the website, or maybe Tuesday if they run late loading it all, the goal is to have a basic format loaded on the website so when certain things are going to be happening. But as a preview, the goal is those daylight early hours, the morning through to right afternoon, my time, is going to be those celebrity interviews. And you can hang all day long with guys like Chuck Load of Comics. If you follow his channel, he's going to be doing a ton of interviews. Sunday, got that. I know Rod was pumped on this. Got that Kevin Smith all day.
Wow.
Kevin's going to be running interviews. He's going to be involved in. There's a Clerks reunion. They even got some of those comic book men guys. I know Rod is a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Comic Book Men show. So we're going to have some of those guys. But again, that's the daylight hours. After that is done, in the evening sort of time, that's when we start getting the LCSs involved, the writer and artist, the creator panels. And that's when you're going to hopefully see a lot more of Bueller on there. Guys, hopefully we're in discussions with Reggie Collects. Love Reggie. So we got some awesome people that we're hoping to bring into this. This old man was taking a nap. What did I miss, says TJ. You're not missing anything. You're here, man. You're here for us to discuss with you. So then the evenings is when we're going to get into some LCSs, and honestly, that's what we're all about here, is trying to make sure that there's funds and support going to those shops. I'm really looking forward to sharing with you my LCS. My LCSs are going to get a chance to get a little spotlight, hopefully a little bit of funds, but really just the chance to get the word out. And then we're going to have after hours, the after dark streams, those Perry style streams where we're going to have all sorts of fun things going on late into the night. And there's even potentially some fun things, even Sunday night, the end of the con, to blow it out great. Some fun things going on. But again, the Comic Core channel and the Mainframe Comic-Con website is where it's all going to be going down.
I'm excited to see Chuck. Chuck does a great job of hosting and stuff. I've watched his videos for a long time, and I think he's going to be doing a great job with all that stuff. And I think everybody involved. You know, I remember when Chad called me and kind of told me this idea, and my first thing was to him, I go, man, this is logistically, this is going to be a big thing to accomplish. And you know what? He's pulling it off. So, I mean, my hat's off to Chad for doing this and taking the time and putting this together. And I think it's going to be a great event. I think it's going to be a home run, and I think it might be an annual thing. You know,
he's right there in the chat too. Comic Core Chad, he's in there. Shout out to him. Drew Manchu, Whitewell Comics. These guys have been the ones sending the emails, getting on the phones, organizing the schedule. Those guys are doing all the heavy lifting around here for sure. Oh, and there's Bear Island Comics too. What's up, Adam?
Yeah, man. Awesome. We're going to keep talking about this event. I'm so stoked to be hopefully.
I was going to tell Chad, you know, I don't have anything going on my channel right now. There's like no set schedule. So if there's any runoff or whatnot, and they need, you know, if there's more people signing up to do this and just not enough time in the day, I'll volunteer the Comics with Bueller channel for a secondary whatever, you know, they want to do, because like I said, I ain't really doing nothing, man. All my regular scheduled videos, those are out the window. So whatever, you know.
That means Buda can hang out with the more live shows, and he's here hanging out. And thank you, sir, for hanging out, man. I really do appreciate it, man. And I got another shout out to give. We got at number 4 right now. Number 5 is a very, very good one. I want to leave that one to the end. Not only that, man, all these channels are good. So at number 4, we got Jack Skinner, 44 subscribers. You can find him on Instagram under Jack Skinner 97. I've seen his name floating around.
He's in the chat. He's in the chat right now.
Awesome, man. So if you dig in those comic book subscription boxes, he's got stuff for that. And if you dig in some comic book reviews, he's got stuff like that. And if you dig the movie reviews, a lot of people dig in movie reviews. There is a channel for that. And go check out Jack Skinner right now. 44 subscribers. Check him out. Great homie, man. Great homie. Small channel. Let's get him up. Let's support the channels. This is what it's all about, man. The comic book community shout out show. And I'm gonna
shout out
see
to Jabroni. Jabroni's like, hey, newsstand. This is my C Woodard 19. See, it's got what is it over here? CW 19, and then it's the 8675309. Little
Jenny. Sing it, brother.
Yeah. It is one of my favorite Comic Core shirts. The newsstand.
Nice, man. I want to acknowledge people by showing their comics on the Edge. I dropped a new video a couple days ago. If y'all got time, check it out. Let me know what you think. Comics on the Edge. There it is, man. 1-2 Comic Talk. That is funny, Travis. And of course, I showed this earlier. The Slab Dragon, the one and only TJ Watson. The old man was taking a nap. What did I miss?
He's going to be, you know what? Shout out to another. I know this is the shout out show, so I'm not going to try to take over too much, but like on Monday night, the Comic Gories on the Boy Who Had Seven's channel, TJ is competing. TJ is playing Comic Gories Monday night. You don't want to miss it. This could be the most, hopefully no slab avalanches. I think he's got a whole setup, but be ready for TJ on the Comic Gories.
Oh, man. It's going to be great, man. It's going to be great. Stay tuned. Make sure you have the notification bell. You don't want to miss it, especially when you got the Slab Dragon out there, man. Let's see here. There he is, Jack Skinner in the house. It seems like such a great idea, virtual comic and supporting the comic community. There it is, man. You guys were talking about it. We got the whole new con that we're going to do online. I think Jack is digging it, man. So that could be part of it too, right?
Hell yeah.
Let's see.
And then Chad keeps saying when we get into those late night shows, we're going to want some of the community involved. We're going to want people to come and hang out and talk about how they think the con's going, how their quarantine life's going, what, talk about their LCSs and what their LCSs have. So don't be surprised if we get into the after hours time and then there's a Rod the Rican showing up. There's a jabroni coming and hanging out. That's the goal of this, is to make it a real community event. We're not charging money. We're just supporting people that need it.
Yeah. Awesome, man. And when is it again? Drop the date one more time.
It is the last weekend of the month. We're talking about the 25th and 26th of April. 2 weeks.
And free. The tickets are free right now. And on the day of, there's a charge. But if you get tickets right now, they're free.
Oh man. So, Rod, you want to do another shout out, or should I go through some of the artists and writers and stuff?
Go to the artists and writers, and I'll leave out the last channel to the very end.
Save one for last. So, there are a bunch of great artists and writers who are going to be joining us. Some of your favorite indies, some just really talented people. I want to mention first, one of the most entertaining people I met in Baltimore is a veteran classic writer artist. Howard Chaykin is going to be hanging with us. If you guys don't know Howard, he is just hilarious. And if you missed his interviews, he's been interviewed on a bunch of channels because he's just one of those classic veteran guys. He did Star Wars, the original Volume 1 Star Wars comic. He is hilarious. He is no holds barred. He's going to be the guy that later on maybe we got to go back and bleep him or something. He is off the chain funny and just truth bombing the whole time. Yeah. And I'm really looking forward to the interviews with Howard Chaykin. He's done DC, Marvel, heavy metal, but Star Wars is what most people know him for.
Yeah, Howard Chaykin is one of the heads for the Hero Initiative as well. He's on one of the main. I think he distributes the money and stuff like that, or one of the main panels. Right. He was actually on my show. We interviewed him with Strictly Comics on my show a couple months back, and yeah, he's definitely a one of a kind interview. And he will tell you how it is. He is not a Star Wars fan at all.
Yeah, he's great. So that's going to be one that I'm going to be sitting there with popcorn watching, because he is just great. He's a great speaker. Really well done. We also got I held up Kanto earlier. I got the chance to talk on, I think he's still in the chat, 1-2 Comic Talk. Kevin did an interview with David Boer and Drew Zucker on this book, and it was amazing. I got to hang and talk to them. Drew Zucker, the artist, is an EMT in New York. Like, he is right there in the thick of this coronavirus and dealing with it. And both of these gentlemen will be there, and they'll be doing speaking engagements to discuss their book Kanto and the future of it. But of course, I just really love supporting those two guys, knowing what Drew is doing for his community in New York. So big fans of Drew and David. One of Rod's favorites, Frank Gogol. He's gonna be there. Dead End Kids. No heroin. Heroin. Sorry. Yeah. He's going to be there. He's going to be interviewed. He's going to be talking. Let's see here. We got Ron Mars from all kinds of DC stuff, Green Lantern, Witchblade, Silver Surfer from Marvel as well. I mean, I don't want to just like throw a billion names at you guys.
JMD Mateus.
Yes.
That's a big one. I mean, he wrote my most favorite story arc ever, Craven's Last Hunt, for the 6 issues of that and stuff. I mean, he's done a ton of stuff, but that's my favorite all-time storyline. So very excited to see him, which is, he's supposed to be at a Comic-Con here in the Pacific Northwest in June, which that's probably not going to happen. So this is going to be the opportunity to get, talk with him and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing him here in a couple weeks.
Absolutely.
I'm going to go check the wife real quick because she's taking a nap, but she needs to go take care of
You do you, brother. You do you. We got David. I'm going to struggle with his last name. Peppus, the Spencer and Locke, the guy from Spencer and Locke. He's going to be there. It's a lot of fun hearing from those writers and artists who would normally get a chance to meet with at a con, who you'd normally get the chance to talk to at a con. You're in the chat, so if it's a live interview, you can drop your questions and get them answered from them live. It's just a great opportunity to hear from them, because they're all, like Bueller said, they're all quarantined too. They would love to be at a con signing stuff and doing commissions, which brings me to this point. We will have artists doing live commissions. We will have artists sharing things that you can buy from them during this time, because a lot of them, that's a huge part of their income that they are dealing with not being able to create. You hear, I mean, I love Jim Lee has been creating stuff online for a lot of great charities. I hear that J. Scott Campbell is going to join him and make a piece. There's a lot of these artists and writers who want to either donate the funds to great causes or who need the funds for themselves, because it's just a significant part of their income. So please just check it out for the sake of those people, if not for the LCSs and the Red Cross, like you mentioned.
Joe Hill's on there too. Obviously, if you're a fan of the horror comics right now that DC's putting out, I mean, that's Stephen King's son right there, so that's kind of cool. I mean,
Hill House, baby.
They look alike. I mean, they look like it's just a smaller version of the dude. It's all it is.
Yeah, we're hoping to put together a horror. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ron.
Ming Chen is going to be on there too.
Yeah, and that's part of the celebrity block earlier in the day. There's a lot of actors and writers, actors and directors and talent from movies and TV that'll be there. We're hoping to put together a horror comic books panel. So Joe Hill would be a big part of that discussion, and there's a lot of great comics that have been dropped in the last year. Even you talk about Something's Killing the Children. Bueller and I, huge fans, and we're talking to Boom Studios. So hopefully there'll be a lot of fun panels like that, discussions of great horror comics. You can tune in for a half hour, an hour, and hear talented people, creators and writers, talking about the books that you've been reading.
It's stacked, man. It's stacked. It's only getting started. That's the thing, guys. It's only getting started, and they're just dropping a bomb right now. I can't wait to see what else is going to be coming up in a few days, maybe in a week or so. So, man, shoot, I'm pumped, man.
And those are the links there for the two places where you can watch these events live. The Mainframe Comic-Con website, you can watch everything streaming there. And then when the day ends, the sort of primetime day ends, we will continue on the Comic Core. So you can watch the whole thing on the Comic Core and then watch the after hours sort of extended version on the Comic Core channel as well.
Nice. All right, cool, man. Those are the links right there, mainframecomiccon.com. And there's another link right here.
Oh, awesome. I'm so excited that Comics Club, you were definitely high in my mind of shops that I don't live near, but that I wanted to see if you could get involved as far as being an exhibitor for the Mainframe Comic-Con. So I will definitely make sure to get you on the list, because we definitely want you to be involved. And so hit me up on Instagram if you don't hear from me soon enough. Hit me on Instagram.
And then how much does it cost for these comic shops to have a block of time?
Nothing.
It's free.
We don't want to be taking money out of their pockets, right? Bueller's making jokes about it, and he's totally right. We don't want to be taking their money. Instead, we want to be connecting you at home who might be looking for a certain book and the shop who has it. There you go. Right? And there are shops all across the U.S. who would be happy to ship to you. And then you just get your sanitizer wipes out. You wipe it all down. Or you let it sit in your garage for a couple months and wait to open it. That's fine. But if we can connect a person with $20 in their wallet and a shop that has $20 of good product, let's do it. Let's do that.
So
by that time, the rest of us will have that stimulus check, and we'll be looking to spend it. And there you go. So.
Absolutely. And again, what better way than to support an industry that right now is probably being hit about as hard as an industry can?
Oh, yeah. It's really unfortunate.
So are we able to donate, or when that's going to be able to
definitely
stuff?
And there's ways to donate and get something for your donation. Like I was saying, there will be artists who contribute pieces of artwork, like commissioned artwork, and the money would go to the Red Cross for that person, or it might go to support another relief organization. So there'll be plenty of ways during the con and leading up to the con as they start to post links to artists, where you can buy from them online. So there's a lot of ways to do it. Yeah, the dates again are the 25th and 26th of this month. So it's exactly 2 weeks from this weekend. It'll be starting probably Friday night, the 24th, but that'll just sort of be a kickoff. It's all day Saturday and all day Sunday, and then overnight Sunday night.
Awesome, man. This is going to be fire. I think this is going to blow up, and I think there will be another one next year. I'm telling you, I got a hunch, man. This is only the beginning. It's only the beginning, guys. And I want to give out a shout out right now at number 5. But let's run it down to the list. At number 1, we had Around Comic Podcast at 23 subscribers. At number 2, we got Matt Forge Comics, 52 subscribers. Anthony Comic Collection, brand new to the house, guys. 4 subscribers only. We got Jack Skinner, 44 subscribers. Go check out. If you love some unboxing, there it is, man. Some reviews, movie reviews. Jack is your boy. And here's the one that hit me home, because we got Hi5 Comics. And that's HI5 Comics at 218 subscribers. Man, all these channels are on the link below. So I made it a lot easier for you guys. And on Instagram, it's under Hi5 Comics and Cards. All right, so what started off as a sports card channel, which I'm a fan of. I got a bunch of sports cards in there. I got a bunch of binders. I got some baseball, football, all that good stuff. That's how, before comics, man, that's what I was doing, collecting sports cards. I'm a Phillies fan. You see that already. So now what they're doing is they're bringing the comic books back into their channel, man. Content, great comic book content. Like their first CGC submission results, man. Nice slabs, man. Nice slabs. Check it out after the show and you can see what I'm talking about.
I think it's Fuchsia's birthday, so shout out to Fuchsia only in the chat. Happy birthday, Fuchsia. Quarantine birthdays suck, I'm sure, but happy birthday to you.
She's 21 today. Congratulations.
Right? If this goes on long enough, I think all of us will have a quarantine birthday.
Man, 20. Jeez, man.
Can I? Jambo Comics asked the question: will they be showing books? And that's my goal, and that's Chad's goal. That's all of our goal, is to give an LCS a 20-minute spotlight, and they can say things like, "Hey, I got a whole set of Canto #1 on my website." The website will be dropped in the chat, right? And they'll be like, "It's going to be $25. Go down there. First person to buy it off of my website gets it." Right? They might show you, "Hey, I got a whole stack of Ultimate Spider-Man here. It's going to be the cost of the box plus $20," and you go and you can go straight to that shop's store, wherever that might be. It might be on their Facebook, it might be on their eBay store, that might be off their Instagram. So every shop is going to be different. They will have a setup, but the goal is to give them an opportunity to present what they've got and the price points, so that a purchaser could just click a link and go over to that LCS's location. I agree, Superior Hero, that's the goal, right? That I think the LCSs would get all the benefit of this. And I went to both of my local shops who are big online. They've got Instagrams. They've got, in some cases, one of them's got a YouTube channel. And I'm going to give them the chance to kind of present their wares and give you, the viewer, the chance to click over and subscribe and find some things.
Cool. And I'm just going to finish this out real quick on this last channel here, and just a little origin about this channel, because Hi5 Comics created this channel to help get comics into classrooms and support amazing work for local charities. And they have a local charity, and 5% of what they sell, they have a local comic charity called Royal Family Kids Camp. And they donate thousands of comics to local classrooms. I hope I didn't botch all that. There's a lot of things there I was looking at. I was trying to freestyle there.
That's cool that they're doing comics for educators. And I think that Kirk Comics on the Mind is in the chat, and he and I are teachers. And I can tell you that there are definitely kids who get a ton out of being able to read a book with pictures at the right time to really make a difference in their interest in books.
And Wolf Warner's a teacher too over there in New York.
Oh yeah,
So
I forgot. I saw Wolf in the chat. So shout out Wolf Corner, Teachers United, brother.
Yeah. So those are the 5 channels, and yo guys, check them out after the show or right now. If you have multiple screens, you could put. If you have 5 screens, check them all out at the same time. But we're here hanging out right now with John and Bueller, and they're dropping big news, man. A big event that's gonna be happening in 2 weeks, and you guys could keep talking about it. And let's do this, man.
I just dropped again the link to the Comic Core channel. And again, that's where it's basically all going to be streaming. They'll do it in blocks. You can watch for an hour, then they'll probably have to shut the stream off and restart another stream. But it's going to be pretty much nonstop Saturday and Sunday. So it's going to be awesome to be able to be subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell like Rod always says, because the content will be dropping constantly.
So, John, there's some celebrities involved as well. Can you go through a few of those?
Yeah, I can if people want. I'm fine with that. Obviously, I mentioned Kevin Smith and the fact that he's going to be doing a ton of the day interviews on Sunday. And the celebrity that I'm most interested in, my daughters are most interested in, is Clark Gregg is going to be there. That's the one my daughters are. So he played in the Marvel, the MCU. He played Agent Coulson.
Yep.
And he's going to be there. He's going to be interviewed. He's going to be talking it up. There's actors from The Kids in the Hall. Scott Thompson's going to be there. They're doing a whole Clerks reunion panel. So there's a bunch of people from Clerks. Ming Chen from the Comic Book Men we mentioned. Actors from Back to the Future. I'm sure Bueller is very excited about Reb Brown. Bueller, do you know who that is?
Is that the Captain America guy?
Right, the original 1979 Captain America.
I'm probably looking forward to seeing him the most, to be honest.
Right, I knew you would.
He's got some nice tights, man. Those tights back in the day were epic.
And the other guy, David, I can't pronounce his last. Das Meshion. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he's done a bunch of Marvel. He was in Ant-Man. He was in a bunch of other movies and stuff. And I think he's local. I'm pretty sure he lives here in Portland because he was at the Rose City Comic-Con last year, the whole weekend, and he wasn't in a booth. He was just there because he writes comic books as well.
Yeah, he's one of the he's the computer hacker friend in Ant-Man and Ant-Man and the Wasp, who's like one of Ant-Man's friends. He's also in The Dark Knight, which is another great.
He's in this other new TV show series that's on Hulu. They've already put the whole season. I can't remember the name, but it's really good.
Nice. Again, there's just a ton, and they keep updating them. I will say they've got a bunch of big names that they're in talks with right now that they haven't finalized because schedules are challenging. We want to make sure everybody's feeling like they've got the time to donate. So as we get closer and finalize the big names too, there's going to be more announcements on that website. So if you check in regularly, you'll see some great stuff. And every Friday on the Comic Core, they're going to be giving you those updates and stuff. To if a huge name comes out. Oh, and I forgot to say, they're on Instagram. Mainframe Comic Con is on Instagram, and they're announcing stuff there too. So they'll drop the information and let you know there too.
Nice.
And Mainframe Comic Con has a YouTube channel as well. So if you want to go check out the Mainframe Comic Con YouTube channel, there's a bunch of great content on there right now. Actually, there's nothing on there, but you can go to subscribe to it if you want to. Maybe eventually there will be. So there you go.
Yo, Jack Skinner, you guys are inspiring me to make a COVID-19 comic support video / shout out to different people and stories in the community. Hey, man, do it, brother. Do it, Jack. And we got, I'm just looking at some new people I never seen. 713 Comics stopping by to say what's up. Thank you for hanging out. And let's see here, man. One more comment. Davis Q, keep 2 long boxes in my classroom. Let kids pull books. Check it out. My own comic library. Wow, that's awesome, dude. That is awesome.
And Jambo mentions another reason kind of why we wanted to do this. It was definitely secondary to helping the LCSs and the artists and writers, but all of us were bummed to miss Comic Cons. I was going to hang out with Bueller and Rod. I was going to meet these guys in person for the first time. And then this all sort of went down, and all those great Comic-Con experiences got lost. And I think if we can regain a little bit of that experience as an online community, that would be just a great chance, you know.
I still want to meet you in person, John. And Rod.
It'll happen.
Yeah, I have a bad feeling that they rescheduled MegaCon. I don't think that's going to happen either.
No, it's too. No. They picked a date really soon.
Yeah, I don't. The way everything sounds, I don't think we're going to see anything until probably after September, October, maybe, before they open up large events. So, which is unfortunate. Yeah, wait till next year.
We got Spatchamania. Hello, happy Easter. Another channel. Brett has art. What's up, gentlemen? What's going on? Thank you for hanging out right now on the Comic Book Community Shout Out Show. And man, guys, thank you. We're going to keep on talking, man. Thank you, guys, for hanging out, hitting that thumbs up. I really do appreciate it, especially Mr. Pewter, Mr. John. They're with us right now. These people are pillars in the comic book community. So you never seen them before. I don't know where you've been at, but these guys been around for a minute. They're great. A bunch of positive energy when you hang out with these guys. Nothing negative when I hang out with them. That's a cool thing about these fine gentlemen. That's why I love the community.
Kachung says we need a stream that never starts where we can just line up and chat and wait like a regular con. Or a stream with like really bad fatty food that you have to wait a long time and overpay for. I don't know how we make that happen, but it could work.
Oh man. I just let my team time pull out of two of my long boxes trying to make the most out of the quarantine. Yeah, man. Gotta do it.
And I want to thank Rod. Obviously, I asked him last weekend if we could come on just because I knew that this is the shout out show. It's a perfect chance to like give news about channels and events and stuff. So having this forum is perfect. And I want to thank you for letting us abuse it for a little bit.
No, actually, man, I was stoked when you called me last Sunday, and I was like, "Holy coconuts, man! It's something's gonna happen." When I jumped on the show, and I was like, "Man!" Then you told me you got someone that wants to hang out all week. You did not tell me till like maybe 30 minutes ago before the show, and I was like, "Beautiful!" I was like, "Hell yeah, man! Let's do this, man!" So I was pumped all week, man. I think the next day I was like, "John, I can't wait." It's like Monday morning, I can't wait. John's like, "Good morning." I didn't hear John for like later on that night. I was just like, "Oh, okay."
I thought I missed it. I thought that I fell asleep during the middle of the day yesterday, and I totally forgot what day it was. And I looked at my phone today. I was like, "Oh man, I missed it," and I figured out it was Sunday because I thought it was Monday. So I guess I didn't miss it. Everything's just kind of blending together right now,
isn't it?
Man. So man, you guys can keep talking about it if you want to. Mention the dates again. Let the people know, man.
Yeah, so Mainframe Comic-Con starts the weekend of this month on the 25th, April 25th. More than likely, though, the 24th, Friday night. There's always a great Friday night stream on the Comic Core. It'll be a kickoff stream, more than likely, where we'll just be having the gang all together, talking it up, and letting you know what's going on. And again, your comic community is going to be all through this. You can watch and you'll catch your Discovery Bays and your Bueller and your White Whale comics and a lot of our great community members. Hopefully your Jeff and Reaping will be able to join us at some point too and hang with us. So don't be surprised if your comic community that you love sprinkles their way all through this event. That'd be the ideal.
Sure. It's a great thing. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I like the fact who it's helping. That's the main thing. Who it is helping the most right now. Because, I mean, let's just be honest. How many shops are going to be around in a few months? I think we're going to lose a chunk of the shops. It is what it is. These are not businesses that are made to go with the doors closed for a long period of time. I mean, not even a weekend. And here we're going to be talking about months and months of the doors closed. So the more we can do to support these artists, writers, the shops themselves, that's what this community is based on. and we need both to survive. If we don't have our local comic shop to go to, what are we going to do? Order online? Read digital? Hell no. Okay? We want the real deal. We want to go to our comic shops on Wednesday and get our pull list. We want to do all that stuff. We want to race to the shelf and grab that book before the other guy does and push him down and tell him, sorry, you didn't get this one. I spec'd on it. It's going to be worth a lot of money, at least $6 tomorrow. We don't want to miss out on that. So whatever we can do to support this hobby, support the stores, the owners, the creators, it's up to us to do it. And I'm pretty sure, you know, with things like this, with Chad and Chuck and everyone pulling together and making this happen, it's pretty awesome. I think this is the start of something really big.
For sure. I'm calling it. I think it's going to be a hit. And I think it's gonna start trending. I'm gonna see. I have this feeling that it's gonna. A lot of people want to start doing stuff like this, and you're the originator, guy. It's going to happen right here, man.
I would hope that other future events, because I wouldn't be surprised to see duplicators along the way. I would hope that future events copy the elements that best help the community, and don't make this a money grab, because that was Chad from the start. This is not a money grab. He's like, he even said several times, I don't care if we get any new subscribers. I just want to make sure LCSs can stay afloat a little longer. These artists and writers, I know that feels like, oh, they're writers. They're going to make their money. These artists will make all their money. It's like, no. The cons and that con experience was a big part of their income. And to have that all stripped away is difficult for a lot of them. And so giving them the opportunity to tide over a little bit is huge.
Yeah, and a lot of these people, they've already put out the money to go to these cons, and they've printed out this product that they were going to sell at the cons, and they didn't have any outlet to sell them. So, I mean, that's what this is doing. This is giving them an opportunity to have that outlet to sell their products and stuff like that. And we all want them. I mean, we go to these cons, we buy this stuff anyway. And, you know, the personal touch at the cons is you get to talk to the creators a little bit, and you get that item. Well, now this is opportunity to do that. You can talk with the creators here online, almost face-to-face, but you get what I'm trying to say. And then you can buy their product and support them. So it works out both ways.
Yeah, you think about, if you've been to a con, you think about all those original artwork pieces. You think about the prints. You think about the Comic-Con exclusive comics, all those things that were made way in advance. And then they're trying to find a venue to get those to a good customer who wants them. Yep. This could be that chance for you to snag some of those things.
There you go.
And like Jambo, look, he just said, I'm afraid. You're right, Buter. A lot of them will shut the doors down. There's one shop that's real small, not too far from where I live at. They play a lot of Magic and Dungeons and Dragons, but he has books there. He just opened his store up probably maybe a year now. And I messaged him. I said, what's going on? And he said, he's doing career by service. He put a list of what he has in the store, and he'll bring them to you.
Yeah.
It's scary, man. They may be closing doors.
Well, with everything in general, just it's not just the stores. I mean, it literally goes from the stores to the diamond to all of this stuff to the publishers. And I mean, this industry is based on pay me later type thing. And those payments are not being made, and you know, and they were counting on them. So it's interesting. I mean, just to think that there's a possibility we don't see a new comic book until August or September, until we actually see a brand new comic book on the shelf. It's never done that before. There's been crashes, you know, but there's never not been a comic. Okay, that's what's so different about this. It's so different because the stores are closed. There is literally nothing new being made that is coming out. And it's rough. It's really rough for everybody involved. And it's rough for us as well. I mean, I'm in very small scale in comparison, but it's just, you know, it's something we've never seen before. Hopefully this is the only time we ever see it. And like I said before, it's up to us to kind of step up and do our part and make sure that this keeps on going because we enjoy it so much. This comic book thing has brought every one of us together. The only reason I know John or Rod is because of a freaking comic book. That's the only reason I know everyone in the chat here is because of a comic book. That's it. Without that, I don't know these gentlemen and all the other people involved.
Yeah, and it's the truth, and that's the one thing that we all have in common. We may have different differences when it comes to other things, but you grab a book and it's just I was going to grab Daredevil.
John, if we didn't like comics, there's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, if I saw John walking down the street, I would cross the street. I would cross the street so I wouldn't have to walk next to him or cross his path. The only reason is literally we like comic books. That's it.
Oh, man. You're brutal, man. You won't go to a comic book shop, beat somebody up just to get to a comic book, dude. You're crazy, man. I don't want to be around you or beat you now. I'm gonna be holding on to some Kirby goodness in my hand. You can be like, bam, elbow drop. Give me that damn book, man.
I don't do that.
Kick me in the nutsack or something. But yo, man, I think we're going on an hour here. Once again, guys, these are the 5 channels that I found this week through my book. We got Around Comic Podcast, 23 subscribers on YouTube. Matt Forge Comics. Yo, check these guys out from New York. I think these guys are I can see them blowing up, man. 52 subscribers. We got Anthony Comic Collection, brand new to the comic community. Check out his intro video. He's quarantined. Be safe out there. Everyone out there is being quarantined. Just take care. I know John is Bueller. Are you quarantined?
Oh yeah, we've been quarantined for over a month now. So
all right, that's not important. But anyway, I'm just kidding.
there you go.
I'm just kidding, man. And again, man, Jack Skinner, 44 subscribers. Hi5 Comics at 218 subscribers. Check him out. And for more details, the channel and what he does for the charity is dope. And Comic Altruism, if you're watching this on the replay or the rewind, you might want to hit up Hi5 Comics. And I think you guys can collaborate and do something together. I think you guys will do some charity work, and I admire you guys for that. And before we end the show, yo guys, man, this we can end it off on a high note and talk about what you got coming on your channels and talk about the event that we're all going to be part of and we're all going to support. We're all going to donate, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm number one. I'm ready to donate right now.
There you go.
On my channel, it's mostly been Harry Potter lately, but I did interview Jabroni about Why the Last Man, and so if you picked up this trade and it's something you're reading, something you want to catch up on, Jabroni and I did the first 10 issues as a breakdown. It was a whole lot of fun, so you can click over to my channel and check that out. I'm on Comic Gories on Monday night, and that's going to be a do not miss it show with TJ, the Slapdragon Watson, playing Comic Gories on the Boy Who Had Sevens channel. You got to be there for that. And then we got my usual shows. I'm on the Comic Core on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock my time, 10 Eastern. And we will be cracking wise, making bad jokes, and talking about comic books somewhat. Oh, and then Book Club on Wednesday, we're reading Descender, Volume 1 from Jeff Lemire.
Awesome. James P. Tomlinson. I'm a nurse in New Jersey. This is serious out here. Be safe, everyone. Yes, my brother lives in New Jersey. Sentiments in New Jersey. So, yeah, it is crazy. Go ahead, Bueller. What you got, man?
Well, as far as the regular stuff on my channel is pretty much all gone. It's like the new comic book day videos; those are gone. The top 10s are gone. The coffee and comics is gone because we're quarantined and me and Bob can't get together. So recently, I've been putting together the start to finish videos, which highlights the whole series of comics for like a different run. Like I just put out a video today featuring X-Men. And it's literally issue 1 through 544, the whole run of volume 1. I don't say a word. It just shows all the covers. It's just a time eater video type thing. And it's kind of a pet project. I'm just putting them together. Not a lot of people watch them, but they're fun. The Punisher one, yeah, I did that one. But they're fun to put together. And my goal is to do every major character for Marvel and have a video for every one. and they'll always be out there for people to watch, you know, just to kill some time. I'm a big fan of, I always listen to cafe music on YouTube and just kind of have it play in the background for like hours and hours. So I made a 3-hour long video, and I just took all those cover videos and stuck them all together, and I put the cafe jazz music to it, and then there's a green screen of me in the corner drinking coffee for like 3 hours, and it's just like a 3-hour video. I'm going to put it out on my other channel whenever. It's going to probably take forever to upload and everything, but it'll probably be out tomorrow. But I'm just trying to stay busy, and, you know, with everything shut down, and, you know, all my videos are based on new stuff, so I really don't have anything set. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's it. And, you know, they're fun to do, but you know, we're talking about the Mainframe Comic-Con, though, and that's the main thing. So, I mean, that's the big event this month, you know, the 25th and 26th. So make sure everybody checks that out on the Comic Core. Also go to the website, mainframecomiccon.com. A lot of great people are involved. It's all for basically charity and helping out creators and comic shops and everything. So it doesn't get better than that.
Yep, and all payments go through our Bueller. He's charging everyone $25 for invites.
Yeah,
so,
and right now, if you go to my YouTube channel, you can get your tickets for free.
Oh man! All right, fine, gentlemen. If you guys don't got anything else to say, anybody has any questions in the chat for the event? If not, there's links, man. We've been dropping the links all throughout the show. Make sure you subscribe to the Comic Corp, and stay tuned for more details, because in 2 weeks this event is going to happen. We're all going to be part of it. We're all going to support LCS's comic creators, writers, the whole 9 yards, man. So don't miss it, and spread the word. If anyone want to watch this video for details, share it to the community. Let's push this out there. All right, guys. And as always, I'm your boy Rodriguez. Stay tuned for, you know, we'll find out what's going to happen Tuesday on Buy Your Pass on No New Comic Books, but we can find some stuff in our pool list and some old books. We can talk about that. But as always, take care.